The tulip tree, Liriodendron, has been found to be an excellent choice if you want to store carbon. Now, there's been some research done by Cambridge University, and they've found that the tulip tree is pretty much one of the best trees for storing carbon because their unique structure. The fibril tendrils within the natural tree itself can capture through its large leaves and hold on to that carbon longer than many other trees. It's absolutely fantastic. That's a good reason why we've decided to plant a tulip tree here. Now, as the tree matures, I will be propagating this tree and planting more of them in our rewilding project here in France. It is a very large tree when fully mature, and this particular one has large yellow flowers. But there's also some controversy about this particular tree, such as in Hawaii, Puerto Rico, and other places where this particular tree is thriving. Well, it's invasive. It's an invasive species of tree, so it does require some management. And it can survive here, because obviously, we're talking near the equator. If you're talking about Puerto Rico and what have you, it's going to require a little bit of management as it matures. But being here in France, it will survive here quite happily, but also it's not going to be as prolific as it would be in its native environment. But the reason why we're planting more of these is because, well, one thing, they're a beautiful tree. Also, they store more carbon. Now, you see, this particular tree, the tulip tree, is believed to evolved from the magnolia. You know the magnolia tree is also a large tree with large flowers. And it's believed that it's actually evolved in line with how the environment has changed over the years as well. Now, it's as though it knew that it needed to hold on to more carbon. And, obviously double whammy, isn't it? You've got a beautiful tree, lovely leaves, and also very nice flowers, like little, big flowers. And it's something that really has shown to be very popular in many gardens, what have you, because obviously it's so beautiful as well, not just a practical tree. But many people buying these trees don't actually know how good they are. Now, they're not classed as a hardwood, they're not classed as a softwood. Because they're unique structure with the fibril and very long fibres within this particular tree, which can store more carbon and for longer, it's been classed as a midwood. Now, that's the tulip tree's secret weapon. And this is all according to the researchers, Raymond Whiteman, I think it is, Raymond Whiteman. And it comes down to the trees, those microfibrils. And it's fascinating. I find it actually fascinating because they're like sort of bundles of cell wall components. And they're much larger in tulip trees. So needless to say, they can obviously store a lot more carbon. And with their large leaves as well, they have a lot of surface area. Now, they are classed as a midwood or an accumulator wood. Okay, I get the latter, obviously. It accumulates carbon. And this discovery is rather exciting. Obviously, if you're doing rewilding projects and ways of help cleaning the air and what have you. I know we need to do a downside more than just planting trees. But this is just another new way of storing carbon. But we must be vigilant. You can't just willy-nilly plant, or you can, but you mustn't willy-nilly plant these tulip trees here, there and absolutely everywhere, because they are an invasive species. They will dominate. They will dominate your site if you're not careful. I don't believe they will here because the environment isn't a natural environment for them. Plus the winter's obviously going to be cold and what have you. But, these are proving to be better than any artificial carbon storage. So I find this absolutely exciting, I would say. So we will be planting more, but also we will be managing it as well, because we don't want the tulip tree to take over and just be tulip trees. No, as pretty as they might be, there's other native species that we want to be planting here in France, which we're doing in our Rewilding project, where we're planting oaks, chestnuts, a whole family of willow varieties, hazel, ash, elder, you name it. We're pretty much planting it here, but also loads of shrubs as well, native shrubs. Flowering shrubs as well, you see, because we've got to think about the birds and the bees and what have you, and, as well as different fruits. Trying to provide habitats. Now, if you would like us to plant more tulip trees or willows or oaks and what have you, there's a link down below. It's a GoFundMe link if you want to make a contribution to the project. And what we're doing is, for everyone who does make a donation, no matter how small or large, we will plant a tree or trees on your behalf, and I will make a sign to go with the tree, with or trees, with my laser. We'll also make we could be with name on sign, or it can be maybe a loved one, or mark the birth of a child. That's our promise to you, and that's what we have been doing on our project, which we've got 2 hectares of land. We were planting 1,000 trees. Now you can follow us here on this channel, the Rewilding channel, but also we're regularly updating our GoFundMe page as well, and it's exciting for us. It really is, because we feel that we're trying to give something back, not just for humanity, but for animals. Basically, the birds and the bees and what have you. That's what we're trying to do. Anyway, if you want to know more, follow the link down below. Toodaloo. Oh, yeah, don't forget, boot the like button.